like I'm crazy.
How cool is that, Jimmie Allen?
Man.
Jimmie Allen. Welcome to the Wolf Booth. Welcome to the great New York State. I know, pretty cool,
I
isn't
like it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got family up here. I just went to we went and got some food with my cousins down. It's about like 20 minutes away.
No way.
Yeah.
Whereabouts? Where?
I have no idea where they live.
Just over there.
I have no
Just
idea.
over there.
I told them I was playing the fair. They'll be here to show later. And I said, hey, I can meet y'all here. So they met me there.
How cool.
Yeah.
Jimmie Allen, you've just done so much and you're a big inspiration to so many different people. I mean, watching you, your story is remarkable. I know I've had you on my Skip Happens podcast in the past, but going through all that, knowing that you tried out for American Idol season 10, and what happened?
Oh, they sent me home.
Exactly.
I made top 40. I met some cool people that year.
And now here you are. I mean, you're a superstar. You did Dancing with the Stars. You've just hit after hit after hit. And you can hear those on the Wolf, everybody, by the way.
Yeah,
and it's people like him that make us who we are. But hit after hit after hit. But it wasn't easy for you. You're from the Northeast.
Yes, Milton, Delaware.
Yeah, love that. Delaware. But when you moved to Nashville, explain that. I know you told me on my podcast, but I want these people to hear. Explain your journey a little bit.
Oh, so I moved to Nashville 2007 with $21 in my bank account. I had a Chevy Malibu, and I found this trailer on Craigslist, and I lived in this trailer with no electric for about 4 months, and she sold it on me, and I was like, man, what do I do? I didn't want to go home to Delaware empty-handed, so I lived in my car for about 4.5, 5 months, and worked 2-3 jobs at a time. Found out I was going to be a dad years later. It was crazy. I was 29 years old, about to be a dad. All my friends from college, they have their degrees, they're married, they're in their career, professional. And here I am working 3 jobs, still trying to figure my life out. But, at a young age, my grandma taught me there's no such thing as don't ever have a plan B, because all a plan B is a distraction from plan A.
Good point.
Because it's only the entertainment business that people tell you have a backup plan. Why? When you're trying to be a teacher, a doctor, a lawyer, or anything, they don't tell you have a backup plan. So I figure out if you put the same amount of time you do to be a doctor, that's undergrad 4 years and all them other, it's like 8-9 years of school.
Yeah.
You put that time in, in the same place where your genre of music is prominent, and you work hard. Eventually, you'll get your opportunity. So, I found out my son was going to be born. I was like, what am I doing? I had 3 jobs at a time, but I still made time for music, but still made time for work, because as a parent, just because you're chasing your dream, your kids shouldn't have to sacrifice what they need, and what they want. So if it was 3 jobs I had to work, was fine, and 2 jobs I had to work was fine, and eventually it worked itself out.
See, so many people like you go, I want to go to Nashville, I want to be a star. They don't realize that it doesn't happen overnight. You're not going to get noticed.
10 years.
I mean, yeah, it's a 10-year town. I hate to say that, but
10.5 years.
10.5 for you, and some people it was even longer.
Yeah. For me, it was worth it, though, because growing up, my dream was never to be famous, never to be rich. My dream was to be an entertainer. That covers music, hosting TV shows, my own TV shows, acting, and just make enough to live off of.
Yeah, you've done well at that, by the way. Was it the ACMs?
Yeah, ACMs was fun. Yeah,
that was it was different, but it was cool. We all watched it, and you did a great job.
I told him I'm trying to do it again this year. I said, just make me the ACM host. Let's just at least give me 5 years.
Would you bring Gabby back?
Yeah, I bring Gabby back. I bring Gabby back.
Awesome.
Yeah, Gabby's super cool. I bring Gabby back, bring Dolly back. So I'm gonna make everybody. We all got to take a shot of whiskey before we go out there. We got to all loosen up. That's what I did.
I'm right there with you.
Yeah,
I have something over here because I knew you were coming by.
Listen, that's what I did. It was like
I had the meet Jimmie Allen jitters.
Oh man, why?
I don't know why, but I had him.
Man, I ain't nobody.
No, you are somebody. He's somebody, right?
But no, I look at it like,
come on.
This is how I look at it, man. We're all just people, bro. Whether I'm a construction worker or entertainer, it's just a job. I don't get too wrapped up in the nonsense, man. I love what I do. It's fun, and we all want to be happy. We all gonna die one day.
So, how was Dancing with the Stars and all that? Was that a workout? I mean, you look pretty fit.
Dude, it was the hardest thing I've ever done in my life.
I'm going, I should be doing that.
Man, you don't want to do that. Don't do that to yourself. I tell people all the time, man, live your life.
Yeah.
People say, Jimmy, are you on a diet? Absolutely not. I eat everything. You know, listen. I want to be here and enjoy myself, not be
Right.
miserable while I'm alive.
What's your favorite food?
French toast, but regular French toast, not that bougie stuff. Regular white bread, where you got the eggs, you scramble the eggs around, you dip the bread in it, and then you put the cinnamon on it. Then you put it. I don't want all that French bread and thick bread. I be going to these restaurants. That's why when I go to eat, I don't do these, expensive restaurants. I do diners. I find me a local diner where the place looks dirty. They probably got rats in the back. That's what I like.
Those are the best, though.
Because I'm like, I asked this one restaurant, I was like, y'all got rats? She said, no. I said, so the rats don't even want the food? Nah, it's not my place.
Tell us a little bit about Tulip Drive. I don't want to take up too much of your time because I know that stage over there is going to be all yours at 6. So.
Oh, man. So Tulip Drive is it's the final chapter of a collection of songs I wanted to do. So my first album, Mercury Lane, about the street I grew up on. Yep. Betty James Gold Edition is the full collaboration album that I named after my grandmom and my father. And Tulip Drive is the street my grandmom lived on. And Tulip Drive is like the first record where every song on there is about a personal experience in my life. Wow. From, and everything from the ages of, I think, sophomore year high school till like freshman year college. It's about, relationships I had before, dreams I had, my mindset when I was going to visit my grandmom on Tulip Drive. And it was fun. I got to work with this new artist named KDO. I got to work with J-Lo, T-Pain, CeeLo.
That is so cool.
But also got some of the best songwriters in country music.
Do you ever get the feeling like when you're working with J-Lo, like, oh my God, that's J-Lo? Oh my God, that's do you ever get intimidated by any of these people?
There's been 2 people I got starstruck over. It was the first time I met Will Smith, and the first time I met Rob Thomas from Matchbox 20.
Oh my God.
Other than that, nah.
Yeah.
We're all people. I was like, because I tell people, like, don't get nervous, because just think about it. At some time today, if they haven't already, the people you're nervous about meeting, they will be in a bathroom taking a poop. Think about that. That's how I look at it. They're gonna be sitting on the toilet somewhere, squeezing their toes together.
It is a part of life, isn't it?
Yeah, man, we're all people.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. So Tulip Drive is out there. We can pick that up anywhere. It's a story about Jimmie's life. We're gonna hear a lot of those songs tonight.
Yes, sir. There's some Tulip Drive tonight. Some Betty James Gold Edition. Some
just a little bit of
Lane. I might even play do an acoustic version of a song that's not even out yet. I like to do that. I like to test songs.
Do you do that to test the audience to see what the reaction is? So it's like, and then you go back to your record people and go, you know what? I want to send this to radio.
So I do. I'm old school, I'm all about, because it's about what the music listeners like. Because us, the artists and the songwriters, create songs that we want the listeners to like. So how can I put out an album full of songs that I've never played for anybody except for me, my managers, and my record label, my booking agency, and none of them and none of us are buying the album. You know what I mean? So I'm like, I need to play the songs in front of people that matter when it comes to, if they tell you if the songs will be successful or not. So I do that a lot, man. I'll play songs that are unreleased and like, oh, okay, that worked in this city. I'll give each song 3 times. If I don't get the response I need to see 3 times, that song's not making a record.
It's off the list.
Yeah, man, because it's about staying in tune with what the music listeners want.
Really.
You guys are spending your hard-earned money to come see us play shows, buy our albums, buy our merch. Our job, I feel like musicians, we're servants. Our job is to create music to help you get through life, inspire you, motivate you, help you remember people you lost. I feel like that's our job to serve.
And it's people like you, as I said in the beginning, you're an inspiration to so many because of the way you think and the way you operate and how you've become who you are because of all that. You've put it all together, and this is Jimmie Allen, right?
Yeah, listen,
I'm the real deal.
I'm me all the time. Sometimes it's good, sometimes it's bad, but I am who I am. I ain't never gonna change.
Can we talk about a bad?
Yeah, listen, no, you name it, I probably do it. I don't know, but I don't know. I was raised in this little small town, about 850 people. My mom was a nurse. My dad was a Marine. My grandpa was a farmer. So they're all about just hard work and not making excuses, and learning to love yourself and being good to people.
All right, I got to ask you this: when was the last time you were at Disney?
Man, and when was the last time I was at Disney, Charles? About a couple months ago. Yeah, but I'll be back. I'm actually playing at Disney September 11th and 12th for their Eat to the Beat.
I like
concert.
that. I like that. But now, overall, how many times do you think you've been to Disney, or you've been to
I've
Disney?
been to Disney 98 times since 2012. Yeah, I try to go about 6-7 times a year. We're going back next week or 2 weeks from now. Then we're going back for Halloween, Thanksgiving, Christmas. Yeah, come on down there. That mouse is down there ready to take your money. And expensive mouse, boy. I tell you, I can't imagine a mouse trap for Mickey. Oh my god.
Oh my gosh, I love it. Another quick question: why country? Has this been your thing since day one?
Yeah, like growing up, all my mom listened to was Christian music, and all my dad listened to was country music. So I like the stories, but so I listen to a lot of Christian music. I like a lot. My uncle sings in this band called the Newsboys, a Christian band. He used to be in DC Talk. And love Christian music, love country music, love the stories. But growing up, I got into rock and R&B and pop, and I like to take the stories from country and phrasing and mix it sometimes with some rock influences or Christian influences or pop influences, R&B influences. And I'm all about doing what I love.
Right.
There's tons of country artists that make music that I love, but I can't create what they do because that's who they are. That's what they do. So I can admire it, but I make what I make, and if people like it, they like it, and
we love it.
Don't,
it's
all about it's all about
absolutely.
It's all about doing what you love, man. That's the biggest part of life. What I always try to stress to people: find out what you love.
Yep.
Find out who loves it. Surround yourself with those people.
Exactly.
That's it.
Yeah, it's some good advice, and I know you got to get back there because I'm going to walk back with you.
Yeah, I'm putting my small pants on.
Yeah. I don't know how you do that, dude. Some of those outfits you wear, I'm like going, that won't work.
Dave, what are you eating? Is that a lobster roll? It's my tour manager over here stuffing his face. What is that?
Let me ask you one more though. I believe it was. I can't even follow it up.
Can somebody get me one?
Dude, yeah, we'll get you a lobster roll. I'll bring it over with me. Somebody get on that. Maybe Amanda will get on that here. But I believe it was the CMA Awards. Was that when you performed with, was it Charlie Pride?
Yeah, 2020.
And right after that, we lost him.
Yeah.
And just to see the both of you on stage, Charlie being who Charlie is.
Yeah.
And we had Jimmie Allen, and bringing you two together.
It was the coolest moment. I remember when I moved to Nashville in 2007, like people remember there was no FGL, no Sam Hunt, no Maren Morris. I think Taylor was getting started the next year or something like that. Darius didn't come over to country till 2008. So people thought I was crazy. They said, okay, Jimmy, so you're going to go to Nashville with your poppy rock country music, and there's no black people on the radio. You're pretty ambitious, aren't you? I said, yeah, I'm definitely a lunatic. I'm crazy. But, I tell people all the time, man, Nashville has been great. At the end of the day, it's about the music. Is the music good?
It is.
Do you work hard? So it doesn't matter where you're from or what you look like. You put the effort in and you make quality.
Exactly.
Eventually it'll work. But singing with Charlie was the coolest thing. No matter winning my CMA was great. Winning ACM was great.
Yep.
Number ones on the radio are great, but nothing will ever top singing with Charlie Pride and getting to present him with the Lifetime Achievement Award. Because I tell people all the time, they said, how was it? Describe meeting Charlie Pride. I said, well, as a black man, it was like a Jew singing with Jesus. Like, it was great. I thought it was amazing.
All right. It's Jimmie Allen, everybody. Isn't it great? Yeah. Jimmy, thank you so much.
Thank you, man.
I
love that band, by the way. That duo.
Oh yeah.
Muscadine Bloodline. They're so good.
They're coming out with a new single, by the way.
Make sure y'all support the Muscadine Bloodline. Them boys are fire. Yep. And Neon Union. Neon Union is this new duo.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's right. I know you got to get back, but you've got your own thing going, and you've signed a group to your label, correct?
Yeah, these guys, Andrew and Leo, they make a duo.
Tell everybody
called,
because
Neon Union, they're great. We just got them a record deal with so Jay DeMarcus from Rascal Flatts started the label. We got them signed there, and so Neon Union. If you're on social media, check them out. It's spelled just like it sounds, and they got a song out right now called "Beer Up." And me and my buddy Aaron Benward. Aaron Benward used to be in Blue County.
Yes, Aaron's awesome.
Yeah, man, good dude.
Those guys
he's one of the guys that, man, when I was homeless, bro, I used to work at this gym, and I made wraps and sold and did make like smoothies and stuff. And he found out I was homeless, and he used to give me money. Like he invited me to his house a couple of times, and
That's cool.
had dinner late, so that way I would have to spend the night because he knew I lived in my car. I was like, "How'd you know I was homeless?" He said, "I saw your stuff in the back of your car, and you park it in the back." But yeah. Neon Union, they're awesome.
Cool.
Give them a shout.
Remember that. It's Jimmie Allen, everybody.
Hey,
Yeah. Thanks for coming by the Wolf, hanging with us.
Man,
And you've got fans here. We kind of kept it on the down low on purpose because I didn't want to kind of disrupt the flow of the traffic here at the fair.
Yeah.
Having such a big star as Jimmie Allen hanging out with us here today. Come on. Yeah. Well, you are an inspiration. One more time.
You, thank you so much. Thank y'all.
Thank you, everybody.
You want to do a picture here?